Good morning again. It's Thursday morning. Hope everyone's doing well so far. Just want to do a quick video, again, just following up on my first video regarding obsessive compulsive disorder. So I've pretty much known I've had this since the age of 14. And I guess technically I've been in recovery from OCD since the age of 14. But it really wasn't until the last 10 years or so that I really started discovering more about it, deep diving into it, being like, oh my gosh, this is me, this is me, this is me. And it was very helpful, very comforting to be able to read more about it and just get affirmation and confirmation for some of the things that I was experiencing. But so I've been in the recovery process for a really long time. It's just not something I've talked about publicly much, so I know it might be new to a lot of you, or not. Some of you that I'm close to know this already, but I'm just sort of going public with it at this point. But I just want to share a little bit about what OCD is and what OCD isn't. This is going to be a super quick video. So real quickly, I've got the DSM-5 manual. I am a full-time therapist, actually, so this is our quote-unquote Bible in terms of, diagnoses and things of that nature. I have mixed feelings about this manual, but it can be helpful in certain ways. So really quickly, this is the DSM manual definition of OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Recurrent and persistent thoughts, urges, or images that are experienced at some time during the disturbance as intrusive, unwanted, and that in most individuals cause marked anxiety or distress. The individual attempts to ignore or suppress such thoughts, urges, or images, or to neutralize them with some other thought or action. And those are obsessions, and I'll probably talk more about the differences between obsessions and compulsions. And compulsions are repetitive behaviors that the individual feels driven to perform in response to an obsession or according to rules that must be applied rigidly. These behaviors or mental acts are aimed at preventing or reducing anxiety or distress, or preventing some dreaded event or situation. However, these behaviors or mental acts are not connected in a realistic way with what they are designed to neutralize or prevent, or are clearly excessive. So anyway, that was a mouthful. I want this video to be short, so I'm probably reading that too quickly, but that's just the gist of what OCD is. And a lot of times people, the term OCD is thrown around quite a bit in society, very flippantly. Oh, I'm so OCD, or it's kind of used as an adjective, and OCD is not an adjective, it's an actual condition. And OCD is not, oh, I like things clean, or I like things organized, or, we joke and we say, oh, you're so OCD, or I'm so OCD, but actually having OCD is really a whole different ballgame. And I think when people really understand what it is, they might use the term differently. And I get it. We're human. We all do these things, but I think it can be helpful to know what it actually is. And there are actually, I'm going to just end with this, but there are actually many OCD themes or subtypes. What happens with people that have OCD is they tend to fixate on a few different things. Interestingly, OCD can infiltrate pretty much every area of a person's life, but also it will tend to focus, the person's OCD will focus maybe on a couple of core different themes, or what are called subtypes of OCD. Mine happen to be what is called scrupulosity OCD, or religious OCD, if you will. Moral OCD is another one, relationship-oriented OCD, and I'll share more about that one later. But some people have what's called harm-themed OCD. Some people do have the cleanliness, germ, or contamination-related OCD. And there are many other themes. I'll probably get more into that later, but typically when someone has OCD, there are certain fixations they have and certain things they are not fixated on. So there's a whole spectrum of OCD themes, but those are just a few different examples. The harm OCD is more along the lines of somebody has obsessive, uncontrollable thoughts that they've harmed somebody else. And they perform various rituals or compulsions to try to neutralize the anxiety that they have harmed another person or another being or another thing, or things like that. And again, probably get more into that later, but Anyway, that's the harm themed OCD. And again, there are several others, but I just wanted to do a quick overview of that. I did actually start writing my book yesterday. I was like, I just got to start this. Who cares if it's sloppy or messy or sounds dumb or whatever? I just got to do it. My perfectionism gets in the way and makes me stall on these things, but maybe you guys can hold me accountable to that. So anyway, I appreciate you guys, and more later. Have a great day. Bye.